Good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, October the 19th, 2023. Just doing a real estate tap-in with you for today. So the first thing is we have mortgage interest rates officially at 8%. And what people may or may not realize is that might not be the actual rate after the fees and everything that they put on it. The APR, I think that's what they refer to it as. So your rate could very well be somewhere between 8.5%, after all of the other costs and fees are put on it. So historically it's not a terrible rate, but obviously in the recent past it's considerably higher than what it was. I mean, you were getting things at 2%, 3%, 4%. So some instances it has tripled, and some instances it has doubled for a lot of people. So putting a strain on affordability. Also, if you start to see there are a lot of job layoffs, if you start to look at the numbers as they come out, the job numbers initially will look one way, but they do get revised usually within about 30 to 60 days of them coming out. But if you just Google layoffs across the US, you'll see a number of different companies have been laying off thousands of people. So this is the beginning of the market turning. It's not gonna all happen at once, but we will probably wake up one day and see the bad news, so to speak. So I'm just saying this to kind of prepare people for the opportunities that are out there and that are coming. So the rising interest rates, companies starting to slow, they'll have to lay people off, and then obviously that will affect real estate, people living in homes and things of that nature. So just trying to get people to think about doing real estate note investing right now. You can help people by buying a discounted note or a non-performing note. You can help these homeowners who may have lost their job, have situations. You can help them stay in their homes. I'm sure that the government going into next year will introduce programs to help homeowners at some point. So we've kind of seen this back in 2000, I think it was 2010, right after the great financial crisis. So some of the same things are happening now. Also saw an article, I'll attach it to this as well, about how net worth of individuals during the pandemic between like 2019 to 2022 went up to increased 37%. Big time jump. A lot of it had to do with the stimulus, the increase in the stock market, and the home price value going up. So a lot of that was artificial, so to speak, because of the money that was pumped into the system at the time. But the thing is that what did most people do with that 30% surge in net worth? If your house did go up, did you take the gains at that particular time to put it into some type of investment where it was going to continue to either give you cash flow or some type of good return on a yearly basis? Did you take any gains from that stock market that you were getting to buy other types of investments that will continue to bring you in cash flow, hopefully cash flow, but if not, a solid return at the end of the year? That's the big question, because just as that net worth increased, as things start to slow and possibly go into a recession, will you will you benefit from that increasing your net worth? Will it, have some type of sustained benefit for you over time if you don't use that particular money? Because in the case of real estate, that equity can go away in a short amount of time, which is probably going to happen, going into 2024 into 2025. So even if your net worth increased 37%, that could look good, but it could easily go away as well. Your net worth can decrease 40% over the next 2 years or so. So it's all about understanding what's going on in the market and trying to just use it towards your advantage. If you do get an influx of money through your home or the stocks, you probably need to take that and then look for things to put it into that will keep that gain growing, so you don't lose it, excuse me. A lot of times people may not look at it that way and may not do that. So there is still a big wealth gap between racial wealth gap in the country. So even though some people, some minorities may have increased their wealth, there's still a big wealth gap. So those were a couple of things that I saw that just wanted to talk to people about and let them know. If you are looking for opportunities with that money that you were able to get through increased homeowner, increased equity in your home, or the increase in stocks, look into real estate notes. There's opportunity now to buy, and there will be opportunities coming into 2024. So learn about them. If you have any questions, always reach out and we can talk. But always looking for those that want to invest in notes potentially, and take advantage of this opportunity. All right. Talk to everybody a little bit later. I'll be going live tonight with deal review at 8:30 p.m. and I'll be back today at 12:30 live on Instagram, just answering any questions. If you have any problems, any situations, try to help you out if you have time during the middle of the day. If you don't, be back at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, answering questions and reviewing actual deals that are out there when it comes to notes and creating notes. So check me out. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.